covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
Positive steps being made to solve the homeless crisis in our area.
We'll show you how one local family works together, volunteering with the police department.
But first, we're continuing to track breaking news of the Baker fire in Tehama County, where forward progress has stopped. Now, that fire burned at least 17 acres after breaking out just before 3 this afternoon.
CAL FIRE has not reported any containment on the fire. Again, the forward progress has been stopped, though. The fire is burning north of Highway 36 West. That's northwest of Red Bluff, and we'll continue to keep you updated on its status.
Well, Fire Watch continues with the Green Fire, the very large fire in Shasta County.
It is now more than 15,000 acres in size. Containment has grown to 13%. There is still an evacuation order in place and some evacuation warnings as well. Now, the U.S. Forest Service posted this video of a Super Scooper aircraft in action at Shasta Lake. We told you on Monday that the Super Scooper arrived from Canada over the weekend to be put to use here, and fire officials say it worked the southern part of the Green Fire yesterday, picking up water, like I say, from Shasta Lake and making drops of 1,500 gallons, 1,000 gallons every 15 minutes. Remember to stay clear if you're a boater from that aircraft out on the lake. Now a live look at the Alert California Round Mountain camera that for the last 2 weeks has been showing us the Green Fire, and you do still see some smoke over there showing that there's still fire burning, but nowhere near as bad as it's been.
Chief Meteorologist Howie Gordon is tracking cooler temperatures, but a little more wind, right, Howie?
Yeah, we're a little bit breezy. It's not really concerning. In a way, it's actually helping, believe it or not, by bringing some of that Delta breeze moisture our way. And it's also kind of stirring up the air quality, the particulate matter in the air, because a couple of days ago, we saw a lot of third levels, oranges, and fourth levels, red, unhealthy air. We're not really that good yet in the greens, but we have a lot of yellows, and that's our second level. That's our moderate air. Again, fires are still burning, and it's changing, but at the moment, not as bad as our air quality was over the last 3 days. Here's our temperatures. We have come down closer to average now. And then again, our winds, okay, not that bad, but pulling that moisture out of the Delta breeze. We like to see that. That's helping to increase our relative humidity or our overall moisture level in the air. So we're pretty much at a low for fire risk right now. Tomorrow, here's what we have. Moisture, so-so. Winds a little breezy. The heat, so-so. But again, I know we're very dry, but at the same time, in terms of keeping fires under control, on the low to the moderate side. But we will see a little warm up before another cool down. We'll talk about it in a few minutes.
Thanks, Howie.
Reading police say that they have identified all suspects in what they're calling a hate crime that was reported back on July 14th. Officials say several juveniles targeted a Hispanic person at their home in Reading on Monday with racial slurs, vandalism, and harassment. They say the suspects threw tortillas and rocks, kicked the door, and damaged the screen before fleeing. Police say suspects are facing charges of vandalism and attempted burglary along with hate crime charges. The Butte County Sheriff's Office arrested a man they say threatened people at gunpoint. The Sheriff's Office responded to a report of an armed individual at a property on Millsap Bar Road in Berry Creek back on July 10th, but they are only just releasing the details today. The victims say Chubi Mua pulled a firearm and threatened to shoot him. Deputies later stopped Mua near Oroville-Quincy Highway. They say they found a semi-automatic pistol and high-capacity magazines in his car. Mua was arrested on charges of assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, and criminal threats.
An early morning fire brought evacuations north of Orland. This one started south of Stony Creek near Highway 99 West at about 12:30 a.m. Orland Fire said the forward progress was stopped at 46 acres. The Glenn County Sheriff's Office issued an evacuation order that was lifted around 4 this morning for people who live in the Shady Oaks Mobile Home Park.
Make access here took us quite a while just to get into the creek. The pre-established dozer lines we were able to utilize for the firefighting effort, but at one time the fire had 2 different heads on it and maxed our resources for a while until the neighboring fire departments arrived.
Kelly confirmed there are a number of homeless camps in the area where the fire started, but that the exact cause is still being investigated. Fire crews will remain in the area all day to watch out for hotspots and flare-ups.
2 major wildfires are still burning through thousands of acres in Siskiyou County. The Marble Complex is holding at 746 acres in size and is now 60% contained. It's made up of the 46-acre Jacket Fire, which is 96% contained, and the 700-acre Summit Fire, 65% contained. The U.S. Forest Service says they are monitoring the weather closely. There are changes in wind directions and possible thunderstorms that could impact their efforts, they say. There are still evacuation orders and warnings in place.
The Orleans complex is also burning in the Siskiyou County area of the Six Rivers National Forest. This complex is reported at over 9,300 acres. It's made up of the Butler Fire, which is most of that fire, and then the Red Fire, that's just about 116 acres of it, but that one is 95% contained. There are evacuation orders and warnings in place, and if you'd like a complete list of warnings and evacuation orders for all the fires in our area, go to our website and click on News Links.
Have you ever been worried about leaving your home unattended while you're away? Most of us have. The Chico Police Department, though, has a free service to help with that. Volunteers in Police Service, also known as VIPs, offer what's called Vacation Watch. Action News Now reporter Nathan Espandula shows us how a family of volunteers helps to make it possible.
I think it's very rewarding to help people and give them peace of mind that their house is being watched while they're gone and out of town. And we keep an eye on things. We try to call the proper people if there's something going haywire.
Chris O'Toney has volunteered for the Chico Police Department for over 30 years. Since joining back in '94, Chris O'Toney convinced his cousin Bill O'Toney and his cousin's wife, Deborah O'Toney, to also join VIPs. Together, the O'Toney family works hard every week to keep Chico just a little bit safer through many projects that they take part in, like the Vacation Watch, where people who are traveling can sign up to have VIPs check on their house to make sure everything is safe and sound.
I think it's a peace of mind for them to know that somebody is actually watching their house and that we can contact people that they tell us to contact if there's a problem.
For Chris and his family, volunteering with the police department is both a way of finding purpose and having a routine.
Really enjoy it, learned a lot, and it's something really good for a retired person to do.
Volunteers like Chris, Bill, and Deborah can't arrest or pull anybody over, but they are trained and certified in CPR and always patrol in pairs.
I love being a VIP with my husband. We're able to go on day patrol every Wednesday, and we work really well together. So it's a nice thing in our retirement to be able to do that.
I also spoke with the police department's public information officer about how important volunteers are for our community.
They offer different services and provide support doing traffic control. They do the Vacation Watch program. They also provide extra eyes in the field for things like the Thursday night market, Friday night concerts, and really they're just additional eyes in the community. And the support that they offer our officers, allowing them to focus on the patrol aspect of things, is really invaluable.
In Chico, I'm Nathan Espandula, Action News Now.
For information on how to sign up for VIPS services like the Vacation Watch program, you can check out news links under the News tab on our website.
Yeah, I love that we have this option available to us. And, you know, these people, anytime that there's a crime out there that happens, when you see like a police tape up there, those volunteers who are standing there, I mean, they just got the call. They're not getting paid for that.
They're not getting paid, and they could be home watching Jeopardy,
Yes.
you know, but they're out there doing that, serving their community, so it's really great.
Simpson University in Reading is expanding its initiative to give students transferring from local junior colleges half off of tuition. The North State Promise was initially just for students transferring from area junior colleges, but now any student from within a 35-mile radius of Simpson can get half off. If you're also eligible for Cal or Pell Grants, a year at Simpson could cost as little as $4,000.
One of our biggest majors is digital media and communications. So one of the things that I'm excited about is having more of our graduates serve in the digital communication space, maybe at Action News.
That'd be great. Dr. Hall expects this to change, to add about 100 additional students to next year's graduating class. The university also hopes that by making it more affordable to attend, It will encourage students to enroll into their STEM program.
Construction is officially underway on a long-anticipated bike park in Chico, making the beginning of a project that local bike riders have said that it's been a long time coming. Action News Now reporter Jerry O'Lennon was at today's groundbreaking and shows us exactly what the park will look like.
The ceremonial groundbreaking was Wednesday on the Chico Bike Park, which will be built along Humboldt Road across from Marsh Junior High School.
We're excited about it, very much so. I've got grandkids that are going to use this.
As these renderings show, when complete, the 6-acre facility will feature several biking trails, jump lines, and an expanded pump track, along with community-friendly amenities such as a playground, food truck lot, and beer garden.
A lot of our surrounding communities already have this type of thing, and we're kind of last to the party, but it's going to be a good place to go to.
I see a lot of cyclists coming here, and this level of park, I think we'll see people from all over the region come here because this will be an attraction and a world-class park in Chico.
The estimated $5 million project is being entirely funded by the Lupine Legacy Foundation, a Chico-based nonprofit. In Chico, Jerry O'Lennon, Action News Now.
Construction is expected to be completed sometime in 2026, and we'll be right back.